The Center for Training and Innovation's Harbor Island Trade School, CTI-HITS, celebrated another momentous first this month in a cross-border collaboration with Wake Forest University. This dynamic one-week intensive took place on Harbor Island from January 7th to 13th and paired students from the CTI-HITS inaugural Entrepreneurship program with undergraduate students from Wake Forest University's Center for Entrepreneurship. It was a groundbreaking week of hands-on learning, business skills development, and an exciting cultural exchange that students from both institutions won't soon forget.
They have had the trip of a lifetime, the experience of a lifetime. They have so much admiration and respect for the Bahamian Trade School participants. From the get-go, they just connected and they really just admired how hard they worked. A lot of them were working all day and then they would come to work with them at night on their ideas, their business ideas. And I think that these students were moved by this experience, and I'll tell you, I don't think they'll ever forget this week.
Today was a culmination of an idea, which, as we know at Wake Forest, is really what brings people together, is the sharing of ideas. Wake Forest has a motto, Pro Humanitate, and that literally is explained, for humanity. When we knew this day was coming, we knew that we were going to witness Pro Humanitate. And while it is a very important part of what we do at Wake Forest, today was a great example of it exists everywhere. And when you bring great people together around a great idea, you get to witness that. And I think we're all grateful for it.
From the first time we met, it was like,
match made in heaven,
yes.
for sure.
And she really helped me find my formula, which is the word I told her that I was looking for my business. And together, we made that happen. And now I'm happy to say that pursuing my goal is much easier with her help.
Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. I've learned just as much from her as she's learned from me. It was a rigorous process to come on this trip and take this class. So many of students from my university applied to do it, and I'm so thankful that I made it through the interview rounds and I got chosen to come. And this week has possibly been the best week of my entire life. I've learned so much about the Bahamian culture, so much about Chelsea, and so much about entrepreneurship. I have zero regrets. I think we accomplished a ton this week.
Yes, and I'm so grateful. We're so grateful to Ms. Anderson, to Wani Lutra Foundation, to CTI for doing something like this for our community, because it's very much needed. A lot of small businesses have the workmanship, but they don't have the structure. And to get that brought to you at basically free, and it's something that just happens once in a lifetime. Thank you.
The entrepreneurial program was introduced specifically for past graduates of CTI-HITS already in business or actively planning to start one. In the course, students learned the fundamentals of budgeting, marketing, preparing and evaluating a business plan, and how to create a powerful pitch to sell their business ideas.
Well, I love machinery. I don't deem myself as an ignorant man. I love learning. I am a learner. I am a disciple. So I want to learn something new every day. But I also want to learn how to grow what I have. One of my mentors told me years ago, whatever I have the potential to grow, water it. So this is my way of watering what I have, and I expect to see it grow in the future. My business is CHE, heavy equipment, and small tool rentals.
None of us really knew what to expect, but immediately, when I got to know him, get to talk with him, we got real close real fast, and every day I was just looking forward to our class later on.
As a person who's worked in equity-based education and in schools for almost 20 years, there are two worlds, there are two educational worlds. And one where students are taught self-efficacy and agency and knowing how to navigate the world, and there's another where they're not taught that. I've seen mostly adults kind of go through the childish joy of learning in a way that was experiential and that they believed in themselves at the end. And I just want to take another moment to celebrate this cohort of students because they have done so well. I wish you could have seen them at the beginning to fully appreciate where they are right now. So I just want to take a moment to just celebrate them one more time.
Deemed a total success, the faculty and students of both CTI-HITS and Wake Forest University have much to celebrate. Plans are already underway to repeat and extend this collaborative exercise, with the hopes of uplifting and empowering many more young entrepreneurs in North Eleuthera.
I think people are grateful, in a word, grateful. Grateful to each other, grateful for the opportunity, and really encouraged. It's always a huge vote of confidence to have people you know and people you met just days ago really rooting for you, making sacrifices for you, and most importantly, believing in you. I think, like any good thing, that it's contagious. People want to do more, they want to give more, and I think you'll definitely see more collaboration and more people coming and discovering the magic of the Bahamas and leaving a bit of themselves behind.